Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Number 44, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The left fielder, Joey.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277 with 38 home runs and 116 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. So far in this series, he's already picked up 9 hits. It takes some guys a week or two to get that many hits, so he's been really impressive against these pitchers.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
And that's the second out.
Batting 5th.
Now at the plate,
The first
Ronald
baseman.
Guzman. He drove
Ronald
in his club's only
Guzman.
run a night ago. Here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Rougned Odor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 3-0 Texas. Mike Minor is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now in the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Guzman has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
Minor has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Jeep? No way. That's impressive.
Into the box now, number 44. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at 3rd. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back
Batting
foot slider.
fifth.
Usually
The
those are
left fielder.
kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 11 home runs, 57 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding into the box, number 15. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Odor leads off second with one gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 0-2 pitch is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league.
First delivery to him on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the left field line. Gallo shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting it, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos scores a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Minor's ready. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. In now, Delino DeShields, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Pitching so far this season, Rendon brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Count 1-0.
Low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Rendon stands at first with 1 out. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Now batting.
Sometimes
Right
for a
fielder.
first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan? To do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his third season as a major league player. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rangers on top here, 4-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, George Springer. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Altuve is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Reddick over at second. Springer at first with no outs. He loses him on ball 4.
Finally. Been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Third baseman,
bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Taken high and deep to right. Mazzara going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 3 innings complete. The Rangers lead this one 4-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Rougned Odor now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Grounded to the right. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Into the box, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Kiner-Falefa on second. Andrus on at first with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Wide, but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Striding in for Houston, J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, the shortstop.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Kiner Falefa finds it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now
good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The 3rd baseman, number 6, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hey. 2-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The batter.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Mazzara, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Robinson. Vivo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and 1 to Chirinos. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Gallo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Andres will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's George Springer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Minor into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. So next to the plate for Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Count is 1-2 now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. At the plate, number 15, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Anthony Rendon will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains 5-2. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 the count now. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Popped him up. Guzman on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play out. Plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He's set. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 2. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Texas, number 43.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
J.D. Martinez.
And the pitch. And he takes ball one. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Stepping up now, Rougned Odor. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. McHugh hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, catcher, Isaiah.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Robinson Chirinos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Up top, it's 2-0.
No, thanks.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And the deficit remains 5-2. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Will Harris.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Elvis Andrus. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitting .437. From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. On the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Pitches a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Gallo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. Career numbers against Will Harris. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Joe Smith enters the game with
Now
1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
first pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Nomar Mazara.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. To the right side and through a base hit. The Shields blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag's there from Torinos. He is out at the plate. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing more in the Texas half of the 9th. It's last chance now for the Astros. They're down here 5-2. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Next up for the Stros, number 44. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up. There's 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Last strike now for Houston. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And they take something off, but this one stays high, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. The stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. It is Correa has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Miles Straw will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 26.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball one. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Two men are on with two men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it lined up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to bring in a run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter. You're just trying to get one knock a day. Find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Johnny Knapp takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Texas Rangers host road win number 40 on the year. Mike Minor earned his 9th win of the year. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Minor. His record
The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 5-4. As of today, the Astros are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rangers are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 11-4. Heading into the day, the A's sit in second place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mariners picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-6. In the standings, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Tampa Bay Rays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 12-10. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in first place in the American League East Division. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Yankees are third in the division, 11 games out of first. The Baltimore Orioles brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-2. As of right now, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Jose Ramirez collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 12-5. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. Heading into the day, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Indians are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Miami Marlins stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. To allow only 4 hits.